Guys, it's Melanie. Today I have a review for you of Tea Time from Village Candle. I actually picked up this candle last year when I did a Village Candle haul, and then just kind of got tired of all of the tea scents that I was burning towards the middle end of summer. And so I just put it away. I never even lit it up. But since it's been really kind of unseasonably warm for the last few days here, I mean, we've had rain and stuff, but it's just been really warm out. It definitely has me kind of thinking about spring, and I don't want to think about summer at all because I hate summertime, but it's right around the corner, essentially. I think we're going to get spring and summer pretty early this year, and probably it's going to be nice and toasty again. So anyway, it kind of has me in the mood for fresher scents, which is rare for me because you guys know that I prefer the bakery candles. This is definitely not a bakery candle, so if you're not typically into those fragrances that I review, you might actually really like this one because it's a lot more fresh. So Village Candle is oftentimes sold in Target, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I have actually, one time, I saw this candle at Home Goods, and I smelled it and I was like, that smells really good. And then I just, for whatever reason, decided not to grab it. I think I was buying a bunch of other things and couldn't justify the extra like $9.99 that they were charging for the candle. So I did pay a little bit more for this online, but I think at the time there was also some kind of discount code or coupon code floating around. So that's kind of the backstory behind this candle. Is I've really been hanging on to it for quite some time to be able to review it, and I'm glad that I'm finally doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the description, and they have a nice little descriptive paragraph here on the Village Candle website. I will, of course, link this down below for you guys. So it says, an English tea fragrance with just enough sweetness to make you long for an afternoon tea break. Notes of tea leaves, jasmine, clove, with a hint of sweetness. If you love the sweet tea of NKL, you will love this fragrance. And I don't know what the NKL is. That might be one of their like other candles that have like a tea scent to them. So anyway, I thought the description was really kind of nice and definitely really hits the nail on the head. Now, what's funny is on the actual candle itself, I'm not sure if you can see down here, but they also have some notes. And on here, they actually have tea leaves, jasmine, clove, peach, and vanilla. Now, the peach and vanilla are totally random, and I don't know why they would even list that on there because you do not remotely smell any sort of peach at all. I get no peach, and I really don't get any vanilla. You do get this kind of odd sweetness, like almost like a sugary, I don't want to say sweet tea type of scent, but like, you know, if you were to have like an Earl Grey tea and you put some sugar into it, like that's kind of what the tea leaf sweetness scent that you get from this candle. Does that make sense? There are definite notes of the jasmine. There is that really light, soft floral note, but it's not predominant. So if you're not a floral person, don't worry. That's not something that is going to overpower this candle by any stretch of the imagination. And if you're also anti-clove, I feel like most people who don't really care for clove might actually like it in this candle. It just kind of works. This is very much like centered around that strong tea type note. There's that like herbally tea, sweet, hint of jasmine, hint of clove situation going on here. It's really nice, you guys. I honestly, when I first smelled it, it was obviously after I received it, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely like a tea candle. Tea candles were really big last spring and fall. A lot of people started getting into them, and this is definitely one of like those very true, like if you're into those types of fragrances, you will really like this. They also have a raspberry rose tea, which I'm kind of curious to try, and I will maybe actually order that one, and then I'll compare it for you guys. But as of right now, this is the only tea scented candle that I have from Village, so I don't have anything else to compare it to. Well, except for the sweet tea, but you guys know that I didn't like that. I did an in-depth review of that, and I thought it smelled like cat pee. This does not smell like cat pee. And I think that the sweet tea is now discontinued from Village anyway. I still have one left that I'm going to try to sell somewhere because I don't care for it at all. Sorry, my chair is kind of creaking behind me here. So yeah, overall, great scent. Hopefully that description helps you guys. Just completely disregard that peach and vanilla. It's not there. In terms of the burn, so this is my 3rd day burning this candle, and I just lit it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a view of the top here. You can see that it has the classic 2 wicks. I do not trim my wicks with my Village candles, and I would recommend that you don't either. Unless there's like some giant ball of like, you know, soot or whatever on your wick, or you know how the wicks will sometimes mushroom from Bath and Body Works. Typically that doesn't happen with these Village candles, but if it does, I will just knock that off, but do not trim your wicks. I feel like when you do that, it's the kiss of death for Village candles. So just be forewarned. It takes about, I would say, a solid almost hour and a half, 2 hours to pool out. However, you are still getting throw from the candle in the meantime. It's not as strong during the pooling process as it is when it's completely pooled out. So there's sort of like stages to it, but you know, it's not a candle that you're going to get a full throw from in a matter of like 15 to 20 minutes like you would with a Bath and Body Works candle. You're going to have a little bit of patience. I also feel like Village candles definitely do better in a luminary. I have one sitting off to the back right here, and it works really great when I put it in a luminary. I have not noticed any type of smoking or sooting from my Village candles. I feel like they have a decent burn to them. But I probably, once this gets to the halfway point, I imagine that I see myself maybe like melting the rest of it. Just because, you know, if I find that even with like Yankees and even Bath and Body Works candles at this point, there does seem to be a lot more opportunity for the candles to soot when they start really going down on the wax level. So that's just kind of something that I've found as of late. So yeah, overall, this is 2 thumbs up for me. The throw of this candle, I give a good solid 7. It fills the entire upstairs of my house. I have not had it downstairs, but I imagine the throw downstairs might be more of like a 6. The ceilings are taller down there, and there's a larger area to fill. And then the strength, I would put at like a good solid 7 too. But I think that's more than enough for this fragrance. If you had an even stronger like strength to the candle, I feel like it might be kind of gag inducing a little bit. So I like the throw. I like the strength. I feel like it's perfect for this particular fragrance. If you were to put 2, like if you really do want like a strong throw from this, if you did 2 or added like the simmer blend melts that they have in addition to this, you would definitely get a really strong throw. And you would probably get a lot more of like that fragrance coming through. So, but overall, this is a solid hit for me. I look forward to burning it as we're going into spring here, and I might just kind of keep going with it, and I might save half of it for like the summertime. I do see myself repurchasing this probably in the future. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon because I'm kind of slow in my roll with the backups. I'm actually in the process right now of destashing a bunch of my candles that I have a ton of backups of. So yeah, I'm trying to kind of like, you know, slow my roll just a tad here. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions down below or what you think of this candle, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and see you next time. Bye guys.